this video by saying I'm not a builder. I can't build. I really can't. So let's get into it. So yes, it's the same land that's in my 100 baby challenge because I'm not original. Let's just keep it the same bit. So what is going on in this? I do want to play something else than 100 baby challenge, and I thought about environment and what if you had a family who was very strictly environmentally one way, but if you had someone, say, in the family who didn't want to be so I mean, they do want to be environmentally friendly, but not as driven as the rest of the family, and that's where the story is sort of going to take place in this one. But that's the thing. I do think in the Sims community you have a few different types of players. You know, you have the people who can build. I definitely cannot build. I am not a builder. I am not trying to be a builder. I am just showing off my builds that I am actually quite proud of. Let's just say I am actually quite proud of this. And I have been trying to use just, what pack was I using? Oh yeah, so I was trying to use the base game and the eco pack with this, you know, and it was just trying to keep it with the theme of the series that this is going to be. But yeah, I am not a builder, no way, shape or form, and I am a builder. And I was trying to keep the house quite small as well. I was thinking of the Weasleys, maybe it's like, okay, small, cluttered, but at the end of the day the Weasleys are a lot nicer people. That's probably not the nicest thing to say about the people that I am going to be playing. So yeah, you have the Sims, the people who play Sims, who are the most amazing builders, and it's just like, how do you do that? It's like you have spent so much time on it, and it's like, wow, you just done amazing. So yeah, I'm definitely not a builder. You have the game player simmers, which I definitely think are more gameplay than builder, in just the sense of I can think of things that might make a good storyline and something I'd enjoy in the game, but yeah. It's like, yeah, you think of things that might be good in the game, and then it's just like, oh, we could do this story, and oh, we could have twists and turns, and it's, yeah, so I'm very like that. And then you have another type of player in The Sims who's like, can build, who can think of storylines, who can do literally everything to make it look amazing in the game. It's like, yeah, that's not me. That is really not me, and I'm very happy about that. It's like, oh yeah, I can be like story creator and that sort of thing, but not a builder. In this, I do want to point out that I do take away the cooker, because they basically catch and grill everything outside in this, so I do take that away at one point. And like I said, I am trying to go for the eco sort of thing in this. So this is the thing, on the eco pack everything is very wooden, but I do think maybe someone who's very eco-friendly wouldn't have a lot of wood. You know, it's just, is that just me? Or maybe it's made from bamboo, I don't know, because you do have, what is it, if you have one seed of bamboo it can grow up to miles and miles and miles, so maybe it's repurposed and it's bamboo, because bamboo is quite strong, I don't know. But yeah, I was thinking, these people won't have a TV, because they don't want them to be sitting indoors all day, well, they don't want their children to be sitting indoors all day watching TV when they should be outside working. They do have a bookcase that I do put up on the wall. It's like, I do think they wouldn't have a problem with books. Maybe they could go to a charity shop and they see loads of books, and it's like, that's fine. But they wouldn't buy brand new books, it'd be charity. And then I do think, oh, they'd have plenty of plants growing in their house, and it's just like, they want to bring like a natural good energy into their home. It's so there's a bookshelf, there's plenty of plants, and it's just like, just make it more homey sort of thing, and very wooden and very, I want to say welcoming, but unless if you're part of their community, they don't really welcome you in. Sort of feel. But yeah, I do want it to be, I don't know what the word I'm going for. Traditional, maybe. This is like, they're very environmentally friendly, and they do think a lot about their environmental footprints. And so a lot of their stuff is very much off the grid. That was what I was trying to go for. But they want a lot of nice lights that are off the grid, and those going towards the packs that I wanted them. So I'm just making the, so I've just done the living room, diner, and little kitchen, which they don't really need a kitchen if you think about it, because they do all their cooking outside, but it's just, it's that extra bit of space, you know, that the family needs, and they don't have a lot of room in the house. They are quite a full household, and it is a case of, oh, fit everything in, and maybe the cupboards are full of storage and all that lot as well, so it is a case of, oh, if we don't need it, it won't be in the house, sort of thing. So they don't really keep things they don't need. So I'm just making the girls' bedroom, so they all share rooms. So the sisters, they are going to be sharing a room, although the elder sister, she's not going to be there for long. She is going to be hopefully making her own way in the world out of the environmental sort of life. But I do think maybe they'd have pictures of they find in dumpsters, and they find flowers, and they'll hang them above the bed, sort of thing. So everywhere you go, there will be an element of flowers and warmth in this house. It's just, it's how they are, and it's how they're going to be, and I don't think they're exactly going to change. But yeah, this is what annoys me about the game. So a chair stops a curtains can stop a chair in this game, and that found really annoying. And I couldn't for the life of me remember the what is it? Is it a move object sheet? I don't know. I can't remember half these things. I can't remember half the cheats. The only one I can really remember is Motherload. And I keep on doing this thing. This is why I can't build. So I keep on doing this thing of, like, I go from one room to another. And it's just a case of, I need to really stop doing that, because why am I going from one room to another? Can I just focus on one room, please? And I think round about here is when I realised, oh no, where am I going to put a bathroom? This is such a small house, and I don't really want to make it bigger. And I realised halfway through, I was like, oh no, I need to make a bathroom for this large group of people. And it's like, oh, how is that going to work? Oh, I'm going to get this straight. You see right here, I'm making the other bedrooms. And it's just like, yeah, this has got 6 people in it and a cat. And I haven't, I've done a bathroom last. So it wasn't the best decision, but I do think, you know, if these people they'd shower in the rain, and maybe their toilet would be bush sort of thing, and they'd be like, oh, it's fertilising it. So I do think they'd probably let me off with how their personality is, but because they're Sims, they do need to shower, and they get quite annoyed when they haven't. So it's a case of, try and fit them all in, and then try and work around it and try and fit a bathroom in. I do think, what I am going to do is I am thinking about putting this on a bigger bit of land and making another bathroom. Just because the land that they've got at the minute, there's not really fitting a lot of crops on there that we grow. So when they move in, it's a case of literally planting seeds. And I do that in the actual game. Just because I couldn't be, I can't remember what time I built this, but I was getting quite tired, and I was like, I can't be bothered to go into debug and get all the plants and the bits that they're going to be using for food, because they are very much a family of like, if it grows on the land and if it swims in the lake, that we catch and eat, and any extras we'll sell. So they are quite that environmentally friendly. It is just yeah, I'm not a builder, and I was really trying. I had the idea in my head of how I want this family to be, and I am trying to be more environmentally friendly, but it's hard to be environmentally friendly when you're doing YouTube on a very large computer. You know, and you've got lights plugged in and lights back here plugged in. It's like, okay, how can I be more environmentally friendly when I'm doing all this? And it is a case of, you know what, I am trying. I am very trying with my recycling and thinking about what sort of things I'm buying and be like, I'm buying free range eggs. But yeah, I feel like this family is a lot. They wouldn't like me. They wouldn't, because I've got TV, lights, computer on. It's just like, yeah, these people would not be happy with me. It's like I'm trying to be more environmentally friendly, and I think these people, they live for environmentally friendly. And that's why I removed the computer. I'll be like, yeah, they won't have one. They really won't. If they needed to use a computer, they would go to a library maybe. But yeah, I was thinking maybe rude versions of the Weasleys. Like you see here, I'm just like, right, make a bathroom, quick. I completely forgot. But yeah, I was thinking about the Weasleys, and it'd be like, they're actually quite. They don't have a lot of money, and they work with what they got, and I feel like these may be the rude version of the Weasleys, sort of thing. And it's just like, that's not. I mean, yeah, that is very much my inspiration. I do feel like I should make the because I've got all this eco-friendly. I do think, let's make the Weasleys. I should have done that instead of this, but like I said, I can't build. I struggled, but I do think I am trying a lot more, and I think when you try a lot more, your your confidence goes up a lot more, and I'm just like, yeah, I am actually doing this, and it's going really well, and I think it's going really well. And it's like, when I was finished with this, I was like, oh yeah, I've made this. So, I might be turning into one of those simmers who can build and think of amazing storylines, but doubtful. Very doubtful. This is not me putting myself down. This is facts. This is just. Sorry if I'm talking so fast. It's like I need to. The pooch is moaning at me, going, right, it's time for a walk. It's time for a walk. So I'm just like, okay, let me just finish this video, and then we can go for a walk. But yeah. Oh, sorry, that was my ankle that just clicked. But yeah, it's just. I am trying a lot more, and I do think this house, this build, I was thinking, going, oh yeah, I've done this, and it's like, oh, this is going really well, and if other people think that, that's that's different, but I'm quite happy with this build, and if, you like building, but you feel that you're not the best at it, that's fine. To be honest with you, the houses I used to build are very, square. I just used to make a big square in the Sims 1 and I was just like, bedroom in that corner, kitchen in the middle. I was very much like that, and I was just like, yeah, nice big house. But the problem is, once you make a nice big house in this, it takes them like an hour to walk around it. It's like, get out of the house, you gotta go to school. It's like an hour later. So yeah, I was very much thinking of what I want for the outside of it. I didn't do much to the garden, because as you will see in the next part, they do grow a lot of veg and fruits and all that lot. Once we get into the game, you'll say, they grow their food and all that lot, so they need the space, and that's why I am thinking maybe I do want this on a bigger piece of land, because I do think, they'd have a small house, that's fine, but I feel like they would have a bigger bit of land, because obviously their entire work revolves around outside. So as you see here, I made wood carving and candle making and all that lot. So I do think I don't know, what do you guys think? Should I move this onto a big piece of land? Or, I don't know. Yeah, or not. It's like, just because I feel like if someone's more environmentally conscious and living off the land, they'd have, you know, more land, basically. Oh my god, I love that bush that grows outside on the bit. Well, I can't talk today. I really cannot talk. So yeah, I do think I do love the plants that grow upside of the house. It's like, for me, I feel like it'll do my head in. But you know. But so let me know what you think. Should I put this house on bigger land? But I do think might need a bigger bit of land anyway, just to fit another toilet on. But, like I said, I was looking at these and thinking, oh, these plants are really nice, but then it is a case of no, because they're going to be growing food and all that lot on, and it's so instead of a fence and bushes and all that lot, I just put a few little plants on, just because I love plants. I absolutely love them. I can't keep them alive for the life of me. I can't. But I was like, oh yeah, one tree wouldn't hurt, and it can go nicely with maybe apple trees or something. And I feel like maybe, they'd grow bamboo, so they can make that into furniture and stuff like that. And oh, you can't forget the solar panels and the wind turbines. But no, you can't forget about stuff like this. And I am actually quite proud of this house. Is that strange? Because I do think, for someone who can't build, see, here I go again with the different things and different things. I am quite impressed with myself. I was like, oh, once I made this, I was like, well done, Nicole, well done. It's like, you made this. And then I was doing plant pots, but then once I've got into the game, I have actually deleted the plant pots that are on the floor. The plant pots that tower up I like, and I feel like, oh, I put herbs in there. But the plant pots are on the floor. I've put them, well, I've deleted them basically, because I feel like, they wouldn't use plant pots because that's more wood that they're probably not using, or wood that doesn't necessarily need to be made. I feel like they would think like that. And so yeah, I've got rid of them, and basically all their plants are going to be growing from the ground. So yeah, and that's pretty much how they make the money. It's like the extra bits that they don't physically, they take the bits that they need and then they'll sell the extras. And I did put a fishing basket there, but what I didn't know is that you can't really use that fishing basket unless if you're on the beach. And it's just like, but they've got a water right next to them where they can go fishing. But yeah, you can't throw that in, which I did find really annoying. It's just like, well, it's a fishing spot, so why can't you let me throw the fishing basket in, so it saves them, you know, that little bit more time, so they don't all have to go fishing like straight thing in the morning, or when they get back from school. It'll be like quite helpful. I was like, no, can't do that. So I found that really annoying, and I'm like, unbelievably, it's like, okay, so they all have to do this fishing every single time when they could have just thrown that in and left it. But it's like, that's fine, I can live with that. I can't. But yeah, I just love this stuff that grows up the house. I do wish that you would put more on, and I do love these flowers. Yeah, so I do wish they would include more plants that go up the house, because I just find it really nice. But yeah, there is my little eco house, and you can see right there I'm trying to take screenshots. So I'm just like, I want the best angle and all that lot. Yeah, don't forget to save it. I think that was the first time through the whole entire build I saved it, and I was building for like an hour and a half. So yes, I will go into the next bit now, and but yeah, if there's anyone else who can't build, who just tries, it's like, let me know in the comments below. Hey, how's everyone doing? How are we all coping? Sorry, just messing with the wire to this. So, if you've got this far, thank you. Thank you very much. So I've just basically showed you the speed build to the next series that's happening on my channel. So let's get into the people surrounding it, shall we? Let's load it up. So I am just going to show you them, and then hopefully you will comment below of what you think, well, what you would like to happen and what you think should happen and all that lot. So Willow Creek, and this is the Grindelwald family. So at the minute I am listening to the Fantastic Beasts audiobooks just because I want to know what happens at the end, because I truly do not want to watch the movies. It's like, if my man ain't in it, I ain't watching it. Sorry, I've just had a few of these, just a few. So let's get into it. So yeah, it is the Grindelwald family. Sorry. Not really. No. Right, come on game. There we go. Oh, so here is everyone. Oh dear. Now that's a sight. Not just me. So what we'll start off with is Robert Grindelwald, who's hungry at the minute. So in this house they are, when I say very environmentally sound, that will be an understatement. So here is the dad. He does not have a 9-to-5 conventional job. What he does is he fishes, maintains the garden, where they grow their food basically, and if they have any extras they sell it at the front porch, which you can see like right here. Any extras or anything they find that's somewhat valuable, they will sell. It's like they don't have the best amount of money, so quite a few times their power has shut off, because when they're broke they are completely broke, unfortunately. Ignore the amount of money at the side. I've had to do that just purely so they can move into this house, but yeah, they have had their power shut off like quite a few times just purely because they can't afford it. And then let's go to Mama Bear. So this is Renee Grindelwald right here. She does have a conventional 9-to-5 job, even though she's very environmentally friendly and loves the environment, but not as you can see right here because she's being attacked by bees. She is actually a doctor and she's very good at what she does, so she does provide for the family. She does go away and work, and she's the only one in this household who does have a conventional job. It's like, well, everyone else, they pretty much work for themselves in this family. And then, so Renee and Robert together have 4 children. So the oldest are a set of twins, and here is the first one right here. I don't know what he's doing, but okay, let's just... There we go, now we can see him. Oh my god, what is he doing? She's just... You know what? We'll leave it at that. We'll leave it. It's just, I have no clue. So this is Jack. So Jack and his brother, very much they don't have anything outside of this that they really want to do. They are, like I said, they are a very much environment family, and if it doesn't help the environment, they don't want to do it basically. So he wants to be as much environmentally friendly as physically possible, and he's also trying to fix a I don't know what he's trying to fix. I cannot remember what he's trying to fix, but we'll get back to a solar panel. He's trying to fix a floor solar panel at the minute that I can't remember what I've done with. So yeah, he's trying to do that. And then his brother, where's that? Justin, who's very desperate for a wee. Oh, there we go. That's a perfect picture. Okay. So Justin and Jack are the oldest brothers, and what they do is they fish a lot. Justin here all he wants to do is fish. That's all he pretty much wants to do. He wants to find every sort of fish he can. Anything extra that they don't use for food, he gives to his brother, and his brother sells it on the table just here. So yeah, and also if they find anything on the ground, frogs, the jewels that is scattered around the Sims, they basically sell it because they have no need for it. They don't want that sort of thing. So they find it, sell it, and basically anything that they can find to improve their lifestyle, they keep. But they don't have a TV, they don't have a radio. The only thing electrical in their house is very much lights, because they don't have a fridge and they don't have a cooker. So basically everyone comes over here, fishes, and then they cook it on the fire over here. So they do have to catch their own food or grow it. So if they don't catch or grow their own food and cook it right here, they basically don't eat, and that's just how their family works. You do have to use things to environmentally survive, so that's why they don't have a fridge or a cooker, because it's no good. They don't need it. They don't want that sort of thing in their life. So next I'm going to show you the youngest sibling, and then we'll go on to the main character of this series. So this is Rosa. Rosa is the youngest sibling, and she, like her brothers, they don't know anything else. All they know is environment, how to improve it, and she, at the minute, she thinks that she wants to speak to other people of how they can help the environment themselves, just like her. So she wants to be a spokesperson for the environment, because she doesn't know anything else, unfortunately. This is all she knows, as well as her brothers. That's all they know. She does go to school every day, but it is a case of she does try and speak to her friends about the environment. Her friends are just environment, so the people they know outside of the family are very much environmentalists like themselves. Which brings us to the middle child. Oh, who's in the shower? Sorry about that. But she's just getting in this. So, like I said, I have been listening to the Harry Potter audiobooks and the Fantastic Beasts audiobook I'm about to listen to right now. So she is named after Dumbledore's sister. So this is Ariana Grindelwald. I am not sure if Dumbledore will approve of this, of her last name and his sister's name, but what can you do? She is actually best friends with Cassandra Goff, and one day when she went to Cassandra's house is when she first saw a TV, a radio, and she saw how other people outside of their community actually live, and she fell in love with it. She absolutely fell in love with this, and it's like she didn't know how different the community was outside of her environmental community, and she decided when she was a child, I want to become an actress. I want to become either an actress, a singer. I want to become famous and make lots and lots of money and never have to have the situation where my power is turned off. And she would also like her children to make a decision if they want to be environmentalists or if they want to be something else. And it's like really discovers something else in the world. So here she is. She is very, very tired. She's gone to school, she's done her homework, and then she's had to go fishing to cook her own meal, and then she's had to do gardening so she can have some breakfast tomorrow. This is not the life she wants. And after meeting Cassandra, who's her only friend outside of the community, it is a case of, I don't want to be in this community anymore. She feels that they're not the most welcoming, and they do try and tell people how to live. And she wants to be more of a decision community. It's like, okay, you can live like this, or you can live like this. But she wants to leave it. She desperately, desperately, desperately wants to go somewhere else. She wants to live somewhere else, and she doesn't want to be struggling. She wants to like have a cooker, have a microwave, have a fridge, have things that her family think are toxic, as it were. But yeah, so I do have an idea of, okay, maybe her and Cassandra run away to LA and find a life outside of this. Cassandra, she doesn't know what she wants to do, but at the end of the day, she has money. Cassandra has money and she has the goss behind her. And poor Ariane, she doesn't exactly have a family behind her when it comes to her wanting to be famous, a singer, an actress, and I'm not sure if she should have an argument with her family and then runs away, or has an argument with her family and they kick her out, because it's like, no, if you're part of this community, you're part of this community. So it is a case of what exactly do I want to do, because like I said, they are very, very, very community based, and it's just like, okay, you're part of this one, not part of that one. And she just wants to make decisions for herself, and she would want her future children to make the decision for themselves as well, if they want to be environmentalists or if they want to be whatever they want to be. But yeah, she is desperate to leave and get out. She doesn't want to spend her life like this, you know. So let me know what you think. I do upload every single day, and we will when I can get my words out, we will be playing this on Thursday, so I do hope you all enjoy, and I'll see you tomorrow for Planet Zoo. Thank you everyone. Please subscribe if you haven't, and please leave a comment of what you think should happen in this series. I'm really itching to know what you guys think I should do. So thank you for watching if you got this far, and enjoy the rest of your night. Bye guys.